Hey guys, Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. All right, y'all, we've got, of course, the news about Tyron Smith. He is out for the rest of the season. He'll have surgery next week, and hopefully will be okay. Stephen Jones went on and said that after the surgery, the prognosis will be good for him to be good to go next year. And here's the interesting take for the Dallas Cowboys, because Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, as well as Lyle Collins are all signed through 2024. So there's that. And it's going to be interesting to see what the Cowboys do going forward now that we've lost both tackles. That's not news that you want to have right now. Now, if there's any good news, well, Joe Looney is ruled out for Sunday, but at least the thought was there's a possibility, which means he's on the mend some, and we hopefully will get him back at some point. DeMarcus Lawrence, who's dealing with a knee injury, will play Sunday. I'll let you decide if that's a good thing or not. Trayvon Diggs, knee and shoulder, he'll be playing, as well as Tyrone Crawford with the ankle. Dorrance Armstrong with the knee will all play against the Giants. So that's good news. We've got some other guys that are working back. So it's at least we have some hope of getting some guys back. Cam Irving, who was a tackle, he's got the MCL injury, I think it is. He's beginning to start doing some rehab work and stuff. So in a couple weeks, maybe he'll be back. Of course, Joe Looney, maybe in another 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he'll be back. So that's some more reinforcements there. The best news possible is actually that over the next 4 weeks, I believe the Dallas Cowboys have the easiest schedule in the NFL. Now, that doesn't mean that we can't get beat, but at least we're not playing, say, New Orleans defense or the Rams defense. We've got the Giants. We've got Washington, we've got the Cardinals, and we've got the Eagles. So there is a path forward for us, and hopefully these guys will come back and add some reinforcement to the team. We also know that Van Der Esch is beginning to get worked back into practice. The question is that the shoulder is healed, the collarbone is healed. The question is, can it take a hit? We just don't know, and you won't know until actually you get out there on game speed. But I'm thinking that the Cowboys are going to wait at least another week before they play him. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. I had to change out my phone because I had issues with it. If I had known it was going to be so difficult and literally take all day, and if having to go to Sprint and get a new SIM card, I probably would have just said, I'll just wait till I get a new phone. I'm just waiting for that Ultra price to drop some. That thing's too damn much money. So I've been out of touch with people and found out I got to go to Waynesboro tomorrow, which is not what I wanted to do on Saturday the 10th, October 10th. That's not what I wanted to do. But I got to go down there and fix a toilet and take care of some water on a carpet. But, you got to give 100%. This game is, I would say it's a trap game, but when you're 1-3, there's no such thing as a trap game. But this is one of those games that you got to win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to win this game. If you don't win this game, it's time to pack it in. If you cannot beat the Giants and your former coach, you got real problems. I've been a guy who's been defending the Cowboys and saying, basically, trust the process, give them time, just wait, it'll be okay. But you lose to the Giants, all that goes out the window. You are just some shit. Excuse my language, but literally, that's what you are. And you have to, at some point, man up. I pray that the Dallas Cowboys defense, that they wake up and get tired of hearing the headlines that we stink. I'm hoping that because Tyron Smith's out, that the team rallies and says, we want to win this because of Tyron, We want to do better. We want to suck it up. And I hope that some of these younger guys that are getting opportunities will make a difference. Because ultimately, for this team to be successful, not just this year, but down the road, we need these young guys to understand that you have to be ready to play at any point. That an NFL season is fragile. And I need to take this time to get myself together. Now, make no mistake about it, or maybe the NFL made a mistake about rushing the season, because in the end, they knew how much money they could make having the season. And with teams getting COVID, it's crazy because there's not a lot of original programming on TV right now. There's not a whole lot of good stuff to watch. But think about this. You got 1 o'clock games on Sunday. You got 4 o'clock games. You got an 8:15 game on Sunday night. You got 2 games on Monday night. And you got a game on Tuesday night. The NFL has to be looking at this and saying, man, the viewership is going to be through the roof. Think about that. You got 2 Monday night games and a Tuesday night game. You only have 3 days a week right now where there's no football. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. Talk about having a monopoly. But you got to start getting scared, though. All of a sudden, after having 3 weeks with nobody testing positive, now we're getting a player here and a player there, here, player, there, player. And it's getting me kind of worried about if they're going to be able to go on, or if the NFL is going to have to hit the pause button. This is going to sound crazy, but what the NFL may need to do, if you keep on multiple teams getting this, one, shout out to the Dallas Cowboy players that are still living at the Omni. I think it's the Omni, at the Star, where they kind of have a little bit of a bubble. But I almost think that teams need to go to a bubble. Listen, we're going to have a season. We need you guys to be here locked down. But what the NFL may need to do is hit the pause button. Say what we're going to do is 2 weeks. 2 weeks of shutting it down to make sure that if you have it, you're going to test for it. You're going to know you have it, and you're not getting it to anybody else. Then after that 2 weeks, you know that everybody is clean, nobody has the corona, and they haven't been out where they can get it. And then you put them into a bubble. It's crazy. It's not what the players want to do, but the thing is you could either be in a bubble and play safe, keep yourself safe and your teammates safe, or we could get risky behavior, lose a season, and possibly carry it home to your family. Drastic times call for drastic measures. Oh, and for you Eagles out there, because Philly 500 is pounding his chest, Deshaun Jackson is out again, as well as Alshon Jeffries. So as we sit here and feel bad about Tyron Smith being gone, understand everybody's dealing with the same issues. All right, y'all. I hope you tune in tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. E2 Blue will be in the house. We'll be talking about everything that is Dallas Cowboys, where we go from here, and getting you ready for the New York Stinking Giants. See you soon.